My dear friends, thank you for being here with me today. I want you to feel relaxed, welcomed, and confident that everything we discuss will be safe, simple, and gentle for your body. At your age, whether you are 55, 60, 65, 70, or beyond, you deserve exercises that work with your body, not against it. Many of you tell me that squats are becoming uncomfortable. Some say their knees hurt, some feel pressure in the lower back, and others simply don't feel stable doing them anymore. That is completely okay. In fact, it is normal. Your body has changed, your joints have lived many years of hard work, and the way we train must also change. You are not too old to strengthen your glutes, you just need the right approach. That is where these 6 exercises come in. I want you to think of today's talk as a friendly, caring conversation between you and your doctor, someone who understands the unique needs of seniors. My goal is not to push you like a young athlete. My goal is to keep you independent, strong, balanced, and confident in your movement. Strong glutes are not just about looking good, they are about living well. When your glutes are strong, you walk better, climb stairs easier, reduce lower back tension, improve posture, and even decrease your risk of falling. Many of you, especially women after 50, begin to notice slower walking, stiffness around the hips, or difficulty standing up from a chair. These changes are not signs of weakness, they are signs that your body is asking for attention in a gentle and intelligent way. Before we begin discussing each exercise, I want you to promise yourself something. No rushing, no pushing, and no comparing yourself to anyone. Your only goal is slow, controlled movement. If you feel pain, stop. If you feel discomfort in your knee or back, we modify. If you feel tired, we rest. At this stage of life, exercising is not about no pain, no gain. It is about move smart, stay strong. Now let's begin with the first exercise, which I always recommend to nearly every senior patient who struggles with knee pain during squats. This exercise not only strengthens the glutes, but also supports the hips and spine. The first exercise is the glute bridge. You simply lie on your back, bend your knees, keep your feet flat, and gently lift your hips. It is one of the safest and most powerful movements for older adults. Unlike squats, glute bridges remove pressure from the knees and allow your hips to work naturally. When you lift your hips, you are awakening the large muscles that support your walking and stability. You can do it on a bed or on the floor with a soft mat. When you lift your hips, do not try to go too high, just raise them until your body feels comfortable. Hold for 1 second and lower gently. I tell my older patients to imagine their hips rising like a calm wave in the ocean, smooth, steady, and easy. As you continue practicing this movement a few times a week, you will begin to feel your lower back relaxing, your pelvis becoming more stable, and your walking becoming more effortless. Many of my patients over 65 report that after a few weeks of consistent glute bridges, they feel stronger getting out of chairs and notice they can walk farther without fatigue. The second exercise is the standing hip extension. This one is perfect for people who prefer not to lie down or have difficulty getting off the floor. You simply stand behind a chair, hold the backrest for balance, and gently extend one leg backward. That small backward movement is enough to activate the glutes without stressing the joints. For older women, especially those who experience hip stiffness or mild arthritis, this exercise is gentle yet very effective. The chair gives you confidence and safety, so you never feel like you might fall. When you raise your leg backward, you should feel the work in your glute, not your lower back. Keep your spine tall, your shoulders relaxed, and your movements slow. You are not kicking, you are lifting with control. As someone who has worked with thousands of seniors, I can tell you that this single exercise has helped many maintain stability and strength even into their 80s. Think of it as a small investment that pays you back with better balance, stronger hips, and improved posture. The third exercise is the seated band abduction. This one is especially good for seniors who spend a lot of time sitting or have difficulty with standing balance. You sit on a sturdy chair, place a resistance band above your knees, and gently open your legs outward. When you push your knees apart, the outer glutes activate in a safe and comfortable way. This exercise is particularly wonderful for older adults because it strengthens the muscles that keep you from wobbling side to side while walking. Many seniors do not realize that hip weakness is the reason they lose stability. When the outer glutes are strong, your entire pelvis becomes more secure. You can walk with more confidence, reduce sway, and improve your ability to stand for longer periods. Another advantage of this exercise is that it is very easy to adjust. If you feel the band is too tight, use a lighter one. If you feel any discomfort in your hips, reduce the range of motion. The entire movement should feel smooth, almost like the gentle opening of a flower. Little by little, your glutes learn to support you more effectively. The fourth exercise is the side lying leg lift. This one works the glutes without loading the knees or compressing the spine. You lie on your side and lift your top leg slowly. Even a small upward movement will strengthen the glutes. In fact, many older adults feel their muscles working more intensely with this gentle movement than with heavier exercises. The reason is simple. When you lie on your side, your hips are in a very stable position, and your body can focus its energy on the muscles that matter. For people with arthritis, sciatica, or lower back sensitivity, this is one of the safest glute exercises you can do. Keep your movement slow, your core tight, and your legs straight but relaxed. Do not swing your leg, simply lift and lower with intention. Some of my patients like to imagine they are slowly lifting their leg through warm water, smooth and steady. This mindset keeps the movement controlled and prevents unnecessary strain. Before I continue to the next exercises, I want to pause and remind you of something important. Strength after 50 is not about pushing harder, but about moving wiser. Your body still has tremendous potential. Muscles can grow at any age, bones can improve with the right kind of pressure, and joints can stay healthy with consistent, gentle movement. If someone has told you that you are too old to exercise, I am telling you today that they are wrong. You are not too old. You simply need the right exercises designed for your age. These 6 exercises beat squats easily because they honor your body, they protect your joints, and they help you stay active without pain. You deserve movements that nourish you, not movements that punish you. Now let us talk about the 5th exercise, which is the modified step-back lunge. Many of you may feel scared when you hear the word lunge, but do not worry. This is a very senior-friendly version. The movement is small and controlled. You hold on to a chair or countertop for support, take a small step backward, and gently bend your front knee just a little. You do not need to go low. Even a tiny bend activates the glutes. The key is that stepping backward engages your hip muscles without putting pressure on the kneecap, which is the biggest problem seniors face with traditional squats. Exercise also improves balance, coordination, and leg strength. I have seen seniors in their late 70s who could barely climb stairs slowly regain the strength and confidence to move more freely after practicing this movement regularly. The idea is simple. The more your glutes help you, the less your knees struggle. Movement becomes easier, lighter, and safer. Finally, the 6th exercise is the hip hinge with support. Think of this as a very gentle version of a deadlift. You hold onto a chair, push your hips slightly backward, and keep your back long and neutral. As you hinge, your glutes and hamstrings take on the work, while your knees stay relaxed. This teaches your body proper bending mechanics, something extremely important for older adults. Whether you are picking something up from the floor, reaching down to tie your shoes, or bending to lift a bag, the hip hinge protects your back and strengthens your glutes at the same time. Many seniors experience back pain because they bend incorrectly, using the spine instead of the hips. This exercise retrains your body to move in a healthier way. After a few weeks of practice, everyday tasks feel easier, your back feels more stable, and your movements feel more natural. These 6 exercises work better than squats for seniors, not because squats are bad, but because squats are not always appropriate for aging joints. Your knees, hips, and spine deserve movements that respect their condition. These exercises activate the glutes deeply, safely, and effectively, without the discomfort that many of you feel with squats. When you practice them regularly, your glute strength improves, your balance stabilizes, and your walking becomes smoother. You begin to feel more confident standing up from chairs, climbing stairs, and moving around your home. And most importantly, you feel a sense of control over your body again. In the second part of this speech, I will continue this gentle conversation with you. I will guide you through how to combine these exercises into weekly routines, how to warm up safely, how to avoid common mistakes, how to protect your joints, and how to stay consistent even on low-energy days. I will also talk about breathing, posture, hydration, and daily habits that support your glute strength naturally. We will move step by step, just like your exercises, slow, safe, and steady. Your body deserves patience, your joints deserve care, and you deserve a plan that keeps you strong for many years to come. Now that you understand the 6 exercises clearly, I want to help you bring them into your daily life in the safest, most supportive way possible. Many seniors tell me that the biggest challenge is not doing the exercises. It is remembering them, feeling confident enough to start, or knowing how often to practice. So let us walk through this gently, step by step, in a way that feels realistic, comfortable, and comforting. Remember, this is not a competition or a race. It is simply you taking care of your body in a kind and thoughtful way. At this stage in life, consistency matters far more than intensity. A few minutes each day can create beautiful changes in how you walk, stand, and feel. Before every exercise session, I want you to prepare your body the same way you would gently wake up a sleeping child, with patience and warmth. Start with a warm-up that lasts 2 or 3 minutes. Nothing complicated. You can march lightly in place while holding onto a chair, roll your shoulders backward and forward. Gently turn your head side to side, or take a few slow breaths while standing tall. These movements increase blood flow, warm the joints, and remind your body that it is time to move. Many seniors underestimate the power of a warm-up, but it can greatly reduce stiffness and prevent unnecessary strain. Think of it as giving your muscles a friendly good morning before asking them to work. Once you finish warming up, choose 3 or 4 of the 6 glute exercises to perform that day. You do not need to do all 6 at once, especially in the beginning. You can alternate them, mix them, or repeat your favorites, whatever feels right for your body. What matters most is that you move with control, breathe calmly, and listen to your body's signals. If something feels too difficult, reduce the range. If something feels too easy, slow down the movement to make it more effective. When you reach the point of mild fatigue, not pain, just gentle tiredness, that is when you know your muscles are working exactly the way they should. If you prefer structure, I recommend a simple schedule that many of my senior patients follow comfortably. On Monday, you might do glute bridges, standing hip extensions, and seated band abductions. On Wednesday, you can focus on side-lying leg lifts, modified step-back lunges, and hip hinges with support. On Friday, repeat your Monday routine or choose a mix of exercises you enjoy. This gives your body time to rest between sessions while still keeping your muscles active throughout the week. But if you prefer exercising daily for shorter periods, 2 or 3 exercises each day, that is also perfectly fine. The most important thing is that you stay consistent and avoid long gaps without movement. I want you to remember something very important. Your glutes are large muscles, and they respond beautifully even to gentle training. You do not need heavy weights or strenuous squats. What you need is patience, awareness, and kindness toward your body. Whenever you practice these exercises, think of it as a conversation with your muscles. You are reminding them gently, stay awake, stay strong, stay active, and your muscles respond to that message with time. Now, let me speak to you about something many seniors experience but rarely talk about: fear of movement. After age 50, and especially after 60, many people start feeling more cautious with their bodies. Some are afraid of falling, some worry about injuring themselves, some feel embarrassed if they cannot perform exercises the way they did when they were younger. If you feel any of these emotions, please know they are completely normal. You are not weak, and you are not failing. You are simply being mindful of your body, and that awareness is actually a strength. What matters is that you do not let fear stop you from moving. Movement is what keeps your joints nourished, your muscles alive, and your independence strong. These 6 glute exercises are safe because they allow you to work within your comfort zone. With chairs, mats, walls, or even your bed as support, you can move confidently without worrying about falling or straining your body. If you ever feel unsure during an exercise, pause and reset. Take a breath. Place your hands on something stable. Make the movement smaller. There is no shame in modifying. Even professional physical therapists modify exercises for older adults all the time. The goal is not perfect form. The goal is safe form. And safe form looks different for every person. Some of you may lift your hip high in a glute bridge, while others may lift only a few inches, and both versions are correct. Your body is the teacher. Listen to it gently. Let us also talk about your posture. As you age, posture naturally changes. Shoulders may round forward, the lower back may stiffen, and the neck may lean slightly forward. These changes are common, but they can weaken your glutes if left unaddressed. When you practice the glute exercises, try to maintain a long, relaxed spine. Imagine a string gently pulling the top of your head upward. Do not force your chest out or squeeze your back. Just stand or lie comfortably tall. Proper posture helps your glutes activate more naturally, reducing strain on your knees and back. Even if you can maintain good posture for only a few seconds at a time, that is a wonderful start. Over time, these small improvements add up and help you feel more balanced and stable. One question I receive often from people over 65 is, "Doctor, will these exercises really help me walk better?" And my answer is always yes, if you practice them consistently and pair them with simple daily habits. For example, when you walk around your home or outside, try to take slightly larger steps than usual. Not big steps that feel uncomfortable, just a small increase. This naturally engages the glutes. When you stand from a chair, try not to use your hands immediately. See if your legs can handle the movement gently. And when you climb stairs, press through your heels rather than your toes. These tiny adjustments encourage your glutes to help you, reducing the workload on your knees. Another important habit is hydration. Muscles, including the glutes, work more efficiently when the body is well hydrated. Seniors often drink less water because thirst decreases with age, but your muscles still need water. Sip slowly throughout the day. Keep a small bottle near your bed or chair. Even if you drink just a little more than usual, your body will thank you. Hydration supports muscle recovery, joint health, and energy levels. Nutrition is also essential. Your glutes need protein to stay strong. You do not need fancy supplements. Simple foods like eggs, yogurt, lentils, chicken, fish, beans, and nuts provide all the building blocks your muscles need. Even adding one more serving of protein a day can make a noticeable difference in your strength. Pair that with fruits, vegetables, and whole grains, and your body will feel nourished from the inside out. Breathing is something most people forget while exercising, but it makes a huge difference for seniors. When you hold your breath, your body tenses. Your shoulders rise, your neck tightens, and your lower back strains. Instead, breathe slowly and rhythmically. Inhale when preparing for the movement, and exhale gently as you lift or push. This calms your nervous system and keeps your muscles relaxed and responsive. You do not need to follow complicated breathing patterns. Just breathe naturally and steadily. Now I want to talk to you about something many of my senior patients find surprising. Strong glutes can improve your balance dramatically. Many people think balance comes from the feet or the inner ear alone, but the glutes play a huge role. When your glutes are weak, your pelvis becomes unstable, and your body tries to compensate by leaning forward or to the side. This is what creates that wobbly feeling while walking. But when your glutes get stronger, your pelvis stays steady, your legs swing more confidently, your steps land more evenly, and your risk of falling decreases. I have seen many seniors who were afraid to walk without support regain their confidence after just a few weeks of practicing these exercises. If you ever feel discouraged or tired, remember that progress at your age does not look like it did when you were younger. It is not measured by speed or intensity. It is measured by independence, comfort, and confidence. Maybe today you can lift your hips higher. Maybe next week you can stand up from a chair more easily. Maybe next month you walk with a little more steadiness. These are victories worth celebrating. Celebrate them with pride, because each improvement, no matter how small, is a sign of your strength and determination. Some seniors worry they are starting too late. Please let me tell you, as your doctor and as someone who has treated seniors for decades, it is never too late to strengthen your body. I have seen patients in their 70s, 80s, and even 90s improve their walking, reduce their pain, and build strength they thought they had lost forever. Your muscles respond to care at any age. Your joints appreciate movement at any age. Your body is not old, it is experienced. And experienced bodies need experience-appropriate exercises like the 6 we discussed. As we reach the end of this conversation, I want to leave you with a message of hope and encouragement. These 6 glute exercises beat squats easily, not because they are harder, but because they are smarter for your stage of life. They respect your joints, they protect your knees, they support your back, and they help you stay independent. You deserve exercises that make you feel safe, strong, and capable. Not discomfort, not fear, not pain. Trust your body, trust the process, and trust the gentle strength inside you. Whenever you practice these exercises, imagine that you are giving your body a gift. Every repetition is a small act of love. Every session is a promise of health, and every step you take afterward is proof that your efforts matter. Continue moving gently, continue caring for your muscles, and continue believing in your ability to stay strong at any age. I will always be here to guide you, support you, and remind you that your health is worth every moment of attention you give it. You are strong. You are capable. And with these simple exercises, you will continue to walk through life with confidence, stability, and strength.